And it's fascinating because they can't see how that itself fuels hatred, which is what's happening. This is on display with the public in these very, very public attempts at assassination, attempting to assassinate Donald Trump, and then in fact assassinating Charlie Kirk, which is that, again, this idea that I'm fighting hatred in this way, right? That there's these people who hate everyone, and we have to sort of stop them at all costs. And it's a really damaging way to look at the world. And I think that increasingly the public is seeing it for what it is and saying you preach love, but you practice hate. And it's funny because it's kind of an inversion of what you heard a lot about Christianity on those on the right. Think of in the early 2000s when there was the campaign going on for gay marriage. It was really easy, I think, to vilify certain conservatives who would talk about God's love, and then they would maybe engage with those who were homosexual or who thought differently in a really kind of unhelpful way. Let's put it that way. Like, they could be very belligerent or distasteful in the way they communicated, and it made it really easy for those on the left to latch on and say, like, you practice, you're talking about God as a God of love, but you practice hate. And I think they're running into that same problem themselves now, and they don't know how to contend with it, which is that they're talking about tolerance, love, compassion, grace, but they have none of that to extend to anyone who goes in their view, too far right, which is an increasingly,